everybody that everybody who finds this stream down the road, since I'm always talking to myself when I'm doing these lives, or not always, but generally I am. Although, a few people trickle in, so we'll see what happens this time around. Anyhow, I'm going to jump straight into it because I will get sidetracked probably. Hey, Carrie, welcome. Those pictures from a couple of weeks ago from the treeless plain, or whatever that place was called. One of the proofs, actually, that I'll talk about tonight, that the Earth is flat, seems to, say that those photos prove the Earth is indeed flat. So not only is Australia real, but Australia is the place where the proof exists that the Earth is not a globe. I hope William Carpenter had a chance to visit the land down under, even if one of his other proofs is that it can't possibly exist because it's upside down. Yep. The Nullarbor Plains, exactly. That's what to remember. Anyhow, welcome, Carrie. We're going to go on with the foolishness. The education, not the foolishness. I finally got around to it. Finally got a haircut. Now we just need to get the beard back looking good again. Then I will no longer be harassed by the police for being a homeless bum. I'm joking. I do not get harassed by the police. Well, not often. And Conspiracy, welcome. And hope you guys are having a good day. I am going to put up I guess I'll, in case somebody wants to also put their 2 cents worth in about the topic of the day, which is another 4 proofs that the Earth is not a globe. From the one of the old school guys, Fikaroo. Not trying to pronounce that, but hello, Fikaroo. How do you do? Sounds like you're some creature from Carrie's neck of the woods. Let's see. There we go. First thing put out there. Not sure who. Well, Fikaroo is new. A lot of rhymes today. But what on earth is going on? There's a weird banging sound. Well, if the house falls down. Oh, Conspiracy with another account. Okay. Yeah, the pics are too small for me to see, so I'm not familiar with them. I can't really recognize them. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's actually share the entire screen this time to make it easy on myself to flip back and forth. Fikaroo. Yeah. Fuck you. FYC-aroo. Okay. Oh. Well, too subtle for me to get, but I'm sure people smarter than I will pick up on it. Anyhow, here's the headers. So last time I was doing this, I got stuck on number 24. And I'm still stuck on number 24 because A, it seems like it is a direct response to something that Mr. Carpenter's nemesis, Proctor, said. And second, it just seems to be a word salad that ends with the Earth is not a globe because I say that they're wrong, and that's about all that number 24 boils down to. So I'm going to put an asterisk next to 24 and maybe get back to it at the very end after I'm all enlightened and educated by all 100 proofs. I'm sure that number 24 will then click and will make perfect sense. And, plans. We'll have to keep an eye on that conspiracy. Thank you for previewing it here. But so proof number 24. I am not educated enough to understand what the hell he's even going on about here. So number 25, we're going to asterisk next to 24. We'll come back to that one later when we're all more educated. So number 25. The surveyor's plan in relation to laying the first Atlantic telegraph cable show that in 1,665 miles from Valentia Island, Ireland, Valentia, something Irish, to St. John's, Newfoundland, the surface of the Atlantic Ocean is a level surface, not the astronomer's level either. It's level. The authoritative drawings published at the time are a standing evidence of the fact and form a practical proof that the Earth is not a globe. Well, I did a little bit of digging on this one. Oh, I will have to back that campaign. I'll have to move to whatever state that he's going to be running for governor in. So I did a little bit of digging, not much, because it has it's been a couple of weeks. I don't know. I did not come across any direct kind of plans and schematics and things in my half-assed research, but I did find this nifty map. You know what? I should put myself down small so it's easier to see what's going on the screen. There we go. So this is a map of I think that first attempt to make that a transatlantic telegraph line. By the way, it ended in disaster. It only lasted it was either 3 weeks or 3 months, and then one of the genius project managers sent too much power through it and burned it out. But so here is the so here's basically a chart of it going, and it wasn't a straight line actually, despite what it seemed like he was trying to say. Come on, you bastard. All right, so let's see, what's this? All right, so this is the track. These are charts. So, okay, here's the telegraph line. that they laid down. Or is it? Let me see this map here. Oh, no, here it is. So the original telegraph line, the one that burned out in just a few weeks, it, kind of went around, probably obstructions on the sea. I don't know. But, oh, hey, Nick Volt. Welcome, welcome. Haven't seen you in these parts for a while. And then here they have profile of the bottom of the Atlantic as sounded in 1836, or as they were planning the telegraph cable. So the argument that they're showing that this shows that the Earth is flat, that they ran a cable from point A to point B, they were traveling on the surface of the ocean, measuring the depth of the water and irregularities on the sea bottom. I'm missing how that's proof that the Earth is flat. Because they're sailing along, measuring, sailing along, measuring water. They're on the water, surface of the water, curving with the Earth. So again, I don't see, this proof is not a proof that makes any sense to me, because I keep coming back to, we're very tiny, the Earth is very big. Yeah, I'm not even really sure that I would say this proves that the Earth is not flat. I don't think this proves that they ran a cable from Ireland to Newfoundland. Although this map I find a bit interesting, because he also goes on about how, although again, this is not a map from the time. This is just a map that I came across while I was trying to find the map from the time. Oh yeah, well, no Australia, Carrie. Well, that would be because this is the North Atlantic. You got Great Britain over here. You got Europe. But what I find interesting about this map is it actually is a map that it's a oh, what do they call these maps? It's a projective map. Is that what it's called? Where they actually show or try to show the curvature of the Earth on the map. Something I keep coming across Mr. Carpenter saying that they don't do maps like that. Well, I'm not entirely sure when this map is from. It is from, I think it's from the late 1800s. But even this map, mapping the original transatlantic telegraph cable, the map is drawn trying to capture the fact that the Earth is round and they ran it across the curvature of the Earth. Apparently, curvature is a bad word. I learned that while reading these proofs. Anyhow, I don't think proof number 25 does anything to change my mind. So, no. Sorry, my friend. I will once again have to say thank you, but no thank you. In fact, him invoking God was more convincing to me than this running a cable proves that the Earth is flat. No, it proves that they ran the cable from point A to point B, and if the floor was bent, the floor was bent. And the distance that a ship would sail from point A to point B would be the length of the cable. So again, assume the ship went in a straight line, which it didn't do. It was, yeah. Anyhow, that was number 26, not 25. No, that was 25. So 26. If the Earth were a globe, it would, if we take Valencia, I'm butchering the place of the, somewhere in Ireland, this town in Ireland, where they started the Atlantic telegraph cable from. So if we take that as a place of departure, and then curvate downwards, in the 1665 miles across the Atlantic to Newfoundland, according to the astronomers' own tables, more than 300 miles. Okay, I read this and I'm still can't get the cadence right in this. Okay, so the curvature of the Earth is more than 300 miles, is what he's saying. But as the surface of the Atlantic does not do so, all right, so the proof that the Earth is flat to him is that if the Earth is curved, okay, now I understand what he's trying to say, and now I might be able to read it right. If the Earth were a globe, it would, if we take Valentia to be the place of departure, curve it downward in the 500 miles across the Atlantic to Newfoundland. According to the astronomers' own tables, we would curvate more than 300 miles downward. That's what he's trying to say here, and I still can't get the cadence right. Anyhow, that's the message, that from Ireland to Newfoundland, we should be going down 300 miles, according to his calculation. But as the surface of the Atlantic does not do so, the fact of its levelness having been clearly demonstrated by the telegraph cable surveyors, it follows that we have grand proof that the Earth is not a globe. Do we? Do we have grand proof that the Earth is not a globe? Or do we have proof that here's the ground, here's the ocean, the ground has a certain curve to it, and then the ocean has a certain curve to it, and they follow each other. So if you're traveling on the surface of the ocean, you would be curving with the curvature of the Earth. I guess I should look at what he means by curvate, because it's one of those things I meant to do and just didn't get around to because of this past week. Curvate, yes, bent in a regular form, curved. Okay, so it means exactly what it sounds like. Oh, and there's a song called Curvate. So, except when you're curvating on the Earth, you're basically on a surface. Again, I have to go back to, it's really, 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 really big, and you're not well, I'll say I can't counter his argument that you're 300 miles lower than you were in Ireland, other than to say, no, you're not. Because, yeah, you're around the curve of the Earth. I've been on goddamn planes. I've flown, and they don't fly in circles. They fly. It doesn't demonstrate the levelness of the Earth. It demonstrates a constant angle, a constant curve, I would think. All right, so number 27. Astronomers, in their consideration of the supposed curvature, of the Earth, have carefully avoided the taking of that view of the question which, if anything were needed to do so, would show its utter absurdity. Okay. It is this. If, instead of taking our ideal point of departure, be it Valentia, we consider ourselves at St. John's, the 1665 miles of water between us and Valentia would just as well curvate downwards as it did in the other case. Since the direction in which the Earth is said to curvate is interchangeable, depending indeed upon the position occupied by a man upon its surface, the thing is utterly absurd. And it follows the theory is an outrage, and that the Earth does not curvate at all. An evident proof that the Earth is not a globe. I guess I need to find these tables that the astronomers are using to establish the fact that you are dropping 300 miles by traveling 1,600 miles. Let's do some more live research, because I can't counter this, because it's mind-boggling. I'll give him that. And it didn't go where I thought it was going to go, either the first time I read it or when I just read it out loud, because I figured he would say, "Aha! We haven't gone up 300 miles, nor have we gone down 300 miles." But he said that according to the astronomers, you would be going down 300 miles no matter which direction you head in. And I still have to go back on. It's the only counter argument I can make to this is the Earth is really big. We are really small. You can stand on. You can stand on a not a caldera. What is it? You can stand on a plateau that is slightly curvate, and it'll look flat because you're small and it's big and you can't detect the curve. I think I keep coming back to that is what a planet is when you're a little creature walking around. And what was I going to try to look up? Oh, yes. Astronomers. Curvature tables. Okay. And if anyone wants to jump in, I put the link up. You can scroll up for the link. So heliocentrism. Tables for the astronomical polar navigation. Curve detectors for astronomical applications. Oh, let's see what this is. Maybe these are the tables. Let's see. Abstract. So this is the evil lying science that Mr. Carpenter was fighting back in the day. Oh, hey, Surrender Monkey. You're okay. There's still plenty of silliness going around. Although I might be more boring than ridiculous tonight. I don't know. I can't quite get a feel. Just because I just find myself stupefied by the current set of proofs I can only have one response to them. That is, which is basically, I think, what his arguments boil down to some extent. All right, let's see. Due to the increasing dimension, complexity, and cost of future astronomical surveys, new technologies enabling more compact and simpler systems are required. Let's see. So this is all about measuring curvature and spherical shapes, both convex and concave. That does not talk about the curvature of the Earth, but it does give us a little bit of the calculations. So I guess he's referring to is he slamming that like old? I mean, there's a. Let me see. I think I even saw a reference to it here. I don't want to butcher the guy's name. Okay, it is Hipparchus that I was trying to. Hipparchus. Names and me are not friends tonight. You got blocked on 2 channels? Don't get too exciting or you'll ban me. Oh, I doubt that, Surrender Monkey. Carrie will be banned before anybody else, probably, but you'll have to tell. You'll have to show us some of the antics got you blocked. But yeah, no, don't block Carrie, anybody. I don't want to go down that road again. Yeah, it was a table of chords and angles in a circle of a fixed radius. So it was a heliocentric model, but it still is. So that's what he's going on about. I think. Yeah, that's kind of what he's going on about. So he's throwing shade on like the foundation of was that back when he was actually your coded friend? Or is he still your coded friend? I don't know. WNN blocked you. What the hell? That's not nice. But next thing they'll block Smitty for not caring. I don't get that. What the heck did you do? Okay, I'm just gonna have to. All right, so number 28, maybe 28 will. So what we've done 25, 26, 27, 28. 20 is the last one for the evening. Then we can do, have 15, 20 minutes of just goofing off and looking into whatever people want to look into. Astronomers, in their consideration of the supposed curvature of the Earth, have carefully avoided taking the view. Oh, I did this one already, didn't I? Yeah, this is the one about the Earth doesn't curviate because it's the same result going backwards or forwards, which someone needs to I clearly need a flat earther to explain this to me because this is just completely escape. I'm number 28, and then I'll call it a night because I'm lost at this point. I thought I was getting kind of into the vibe of understanding this guy, but now I'm just completely lost. I'm just not smart enough to understand flat earth theory, I guess. 28. Astronomers are in the habit of considering 2 points on the Earth's surface without, it seems, any limit as to the distance that lies between them as being as being on a level, and the intervening section, even though it be an ocean. Wait a minute. Astronomers are in the habit of considering 2 points on the Earth's surface without, it seems, any limit between the distance lies between them. Without, it seems, any limit. Okay, so the 2 points, they consider without taking into account the distance that's between them, even though it be an ocean. Okay. Let's see here. Astronomers are in the habit of considering Earth's 2 points on your surface without Okay, do astronomers consider the ocean a vast hill of water? Astronomers are in the habit of considering 2 points on the Earth's surface without, it seems, any limit as to the distance that lies between them. Without the distance, I cannot make sense of this. You said you're going to unsub if you kept pushing TYT as a legitimate news channel and suggested Midas Touch Network. Midas Touch is, what does TYT stand for? The Young Turks? No, don't say it's the Young Turks. That would be embarrassing if it's the Young Turks. Wow. Maybe it's because I've been reviewing a whole lot of charts and graphs and stuff at work, and maybe that's why it seems like I am just not comprehending the word salad of Mr. Carpenter as much as I thought I did. Astronomers are in the habit of considering 2 points of the Earth's surface without, it seems, any limit as to the distance lies between them as being on a level. As any distance between them as being on a level, and the intervening section, even though it be an ocean, as a vast hill. Oh, okay, all right. So, okay, I just understood. I just understood. Okay, so his argument here is that, okay, astronomers are in the habit of considering 2 points on the Earth's surface without, it seems, as any limit as distance between them as being on a level, and the intervening section. So the 2 points are on a level, and the section between them is a vast hill, which is the ocean, is a vast hill of water. The Atlantic Ocean, in taking this view of the matter, would form a hill of water, okay, more than 100 miles high. The idea is simply monstrous and could only be entertained by scientists whose whole business is made up from materials of the same description. And it certainly requires an argument to deduce that from such science, it's satisfactory proof that the Earth is not a globe. All right, so the 2 points that he's referring to, let's use St. John's and Valencia as the 2 points. And yeah, again, I have to keep him back to oh my God, I have no counter to this, just because I have no counter to this, because I cannot wrap my mind around the idea that no. When I travel from Heathrow to New York by plane, I am flying in I'm just circling a pizza. I'm not bending around and up and over. Yeah, no one ever says hi to me, Surrender Monkey. Not even me. Plus, I'm too busy trying to figure this out, and I can't. But I guess I just can't wrap my mind around the notion that, again, as a kid, this is how I understood this, and it's still the easiest way I can rectify my mind the idea that the Earth looks flat, but it's not. It's round. It looks flat because we are tiny and it is big. When we are sailing on the ocean, we are tiny and the ocean is big. So going from point A to point B and following the curve, you stay at a generally speaking at the basically the same level. Yeah, I don't know. Some person that knows a lot about flat Earth really should come and explain to me someday, because I don't see any of this as proof that the Earth is not a globe. The things that he's claiming, because the Atlantic Ocean would form a hill of water more than 100 miles high, because you've got Ireland here and Newfoundland here, and in between there is the Earth, and so the ocean should be there because they're 300 miles downward curve, he says. Ugh. Oh my God. All right, so that's enough for tonight because my brain is clearly I'm not braining because none of this is making even the slightest bit. I mean, I think I can get at his logic, but it's I still just can't. I still just can't get my mind around his logic like I could on the other things. This I'm just not even. Yeah, so maybe he'll get back to talking about horizons and ships and stuff later with that I can actually kind of visualize and understand. So next time, hopefully it'll be next Monday, work permitting. Oh wait, next Monday. Oh, next Monday is all right. This is where my sad and lonely life comes into play. Is the 24th is when people celebrate Christmas at night, right? That's when you have the tree, you open, in at least overseas. And this is what confuses me because I've been all over the place, and since I've come back to the U.S., I've generally been working on Christmas and things like that. So I'm a little bit at a loss. The 24th in Europe is the Eve, Christmas Eve is the primary Christmas celebration. You have your dinners, you open your presents, all that stuff. Except maybe in Great Britain. I don't know. But in the U.S., and now Carrie says in the in that place, that magical place of Australia, where the Earth is indeed flat. We have seen the physical evidence of that, or photographic evidence of that. They do it on the 25th. Same thing here in the States. Because Santa comes. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a video on that. I just had a video. I just had an idea for a video. Okay. I have to remember this one. So Santa comes on the night of the 24th, leaves presents in all the stockings, and I guess if you're in France, you put, or at least in the 20s, they put like shoes and stuff, and Santa would put things in their shoes. But on the 25th, that's when they celebrated in the U.S. and in Australia. So apparently, the colonies is on the 25th. So I think maybe I will just keep this every a bi-weekly thing for the for the near future. So yes, no proofs on the 25th. So yeah, back on the 1st. Kick the new year off with flat Earth nonsense. That's a perfect. Sorry, not nonsense. Very important philosophical and valuable scientific points and considerations. What a great way to start 2024. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Carrie sounds like a friend of mine. Puts on the just the best really great Christmas parties. Loves throwing the Christmas parties. Invites friends over every year, and it's been like 8 or 9 years since I've been able to attend, except for one. There was one year where I managed to pull it off. But yes, the day job cares not about holidays. So yeah. Anywho, that's enough for the proofs. So let's see. Let me catch up on the side chat here. What are people talking about? Flat Earth is easy. Oh, here we go. Flat Earth is easy. You can stand up here. You can stand up there. Obviously flat. Well, Cap, you would think so, but our good friend William will be coming back to his musing on flies and flies on the ceiling and how people can't possibly be upside down on a globe. So we'll come back to that in the new year. So next year we'll come back to that. Haven't made that joke since I was like 12, but there you go. Let's see. I'm still a little lost in this conversation here. So let's go back further. Okay, so Surrender Monkey. Oh yeah. Why he got banned WNN. So okay, I have to say I'm with you, Surrender Monkey. I don't understand why and how anyone would consider the Young Turks a news source. They do half-assed reporting. They have half-baked opinion commentary. Actually, I will confess, I haven't watched the Young Turks in, God, it's been at least 3 years, I want to say. Plus, can they still be the Young Turks? I mean, they got to be getting a little long in the tooth, right? Or have they rotated everybody out? I'm assuming Chank Yogurt or Yogurt, whatever his name is, he's still the big cheese over there. I don't think he can call himself a Young Turk anymore, frankly. That'd be like me calling myself young. Dan was on his period when Surrender Monkey got banned. But you're gonna see an unsub if you kept pushing the Young Turks as a legitimate news source. Well, okay. So, I mean, that would have been an appropriate response unless they. Okay, now I have to ask you, Surrender Monkey, did you get blocked as a joke and it was just sort of a timeout, or did they literally block you? Let's see. And did they block you for good? Or was it one of these things where somebody was trying to be funny and they wanted to time you out and they blocked you from the channel period? Kind of like what happened to poor Carrie early in the history of this channel. Unfortunately, she realized that we were just idiots over here and that we didn't really mean to block her. She got someone to say, "Hey, Carrie's been blocked." So anyway, hi Carrie, hi Cap, and not you, Steve. Why am I not getting a hello? I don't understand. Again, letting me suffer. Yeah, me babbling on, and you guys are just sitting there. Surrender Monkey. I won't my mom. I I I won't. My mom says I look silly talking to myself, so I don't normally address Steve unless it's video evidence of that guy wanking in the mirror. Yeah. Well, I talk to myself. I mean, it's sometimes, that's all I can do. Because my YouTube channel is so darn successful. Um, let's see. Yep, Carrie will be a bit busy this week. Next week, yeah. Like I said, like my friend. I wish I could make. I wish I could make it to a parties because she. I mean, it used to be. It was sort of all the unattached writers, or writers that were not near their homes or during that time of year or something, or just otherwise single people that she would invite to her. She called it her orphans and waifs gathering, and there were married couples that came to, but that was the basic joke. She called it her orphans and waifs gathering, and yeah, it used to be there. A lot of my kind of collaborators and coworkers that were at these gatherings, and now all these many years later, many of the same people still come to her Christmas dinner. But now, of course, we're all former coworkers, but we're still friends. We still share the same interests. So yeah, I wish I could attend more often. But I do sometimes still get the good food. Either she calls and says, "Come over, pick up leftovers," or they actually come to my place and deliver them to me. Let's see. Surrender Monkey. Here, have you tried having children? They can be tricked into being Christmas chicken elves. Well, when they're young, you have 4 kids and you ban them from the kitchen? Well, look forward more to food than the presents. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, you sound like my friend, Carrie. You put on a serious Christmas spread. The hospital is always full of my friendly police and never alone. I'm seriously worried about you, monkey. Okay, I'm seeing the conversation. I'm still not following it, but mint custard and chocolate cake this year, and turkey something blah blah boring. You take in the strays too, yeah, yeah. I mean, do you like entertaining and sort of all around? Yeah, amaretto. I finally got myself some amaretto syrup, so I can now make the kind of can now have amaretto coffee again. Yay! I am so lost about that whole mirror thing, and that's probably good. 'Cause I probably don't want to know. Um, Although it was bottle of amaretto and almond cookies. Yeah, I'll be working. Uh, well, let's see if I'm working all of the Christmas days. Let me look. Yep, 24th and the 25th. I am working both of those days. Uh, Doing stuff. As Dave, put it on ice cream. Hey, Katie, welcome, welcome. And you meant Steve. Yeah, because Dave's not here, man. Uh, actually, that I should probably try that. That was actually one of my Thanksgiving bounties. Again, my friend had a Thanksgiving party, which I also could not attend because I working. Uh, the because yeah, like I've said before, my work knows no holidays. Janitors always work. The janitor's work is never done, and that's all I am, a lowly janitor. And anyone who says anything otherwise, they are, they're wrong. So anyhow, how they get me to do that? Well, I am part of a very small work group. Number one, or uh, unit, team, whatever you want to call it. Number two, we put in once a year. We go to the person that runs the master schedule for the entire operation, and we put in our wish list of days we want off, and they go by seniority. And the seniority, and I'm actually I've only been in this position for 8 years or thereabouts, and I am number two in the hierarchy. But the guy ahead of me takes all the holidays just because. Except one year he forgot Thanksgiving and I got it and I went to my friend's party. And that took me back to I got a tub of vanilla ice cream from the Thanksgiving party because she asked people to bring desserts and appetizers to the gatherings. And someone brought sugar-free almond milk vanilla ice cream, which nobody wanted to eat, including the person that brought it. So I have that, and yes, I will pour amaretto syrup on that because it actually sounds interesting, and it does go well in vodka as well. Speaking of surrender monkey, uh, fuck Santa and Jesus. How fucked up is that cancer shit for Christmas? Oh no, what the hell? We got more cancer shit? Ah, god damn it. I need to pay more attention to the side chat, but I'm lost in my own babble. Sorry. Although that really does freaking suck. But anyhow, that is how they make me work all the holidays, even though I'd love to be at my friend's house. There really is no option, and I guess I all calling in sick might be an option, except that always makes me feel awkward. I feel bad about using sick days when I'm actually sick. Plus, you call in on a day like the 24th or the 25th, um, or New Year's Eve or Thanksgiving or Easter, whatever day you want to whatever day you would want off, Memorial Day, Labor Day. You better have a doctor's note of some sort or proof that yep I was sick. See right here, yeah, that's my proof I was sick. Or you could potentially be looking at some sanctions and suspensions or something along those lines. But that being said, when I do take sick days, I usually schedule those as like vacation days because they're doctor's appointments. I mean, it's only when I'm literally about to drop dead that I take sick days on the fly. So maybe if I were to call in and say, I'm sick, yeah, I can't come in. I have COVID, the flu, and monkeypox. I cannot make it in today. Maybe they wouldn't question it because I don't typically abuse that. Because once again, I'm part of a very small work group, and it really screws other people if too many of us don't come in. If you refreeze vanilla ice cream with black socks in the tub, you're considered slightly weird. You need to get together with more cosmopolitan people, Surrender Monkey, because clearly you are with people who are utterly unhip, if that's a hip thing to say. Trading places. Ooh, can trading places? Could that really be uploaded and not cause you trouble? That would be cool. But is it a Christmas movie? Really? Oh yeah, Dan Aykroyd does run around in a Christmas in a Santa costume at one point. Yeah. With Trading Places, I'm thinking of that's one with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, right? And the two old guys, they're betting $5. Is that a remake? Is that an older film that that's based on? Practice your cough now, Steve. Yeah, actually, speaking of coughs, again, this story was amusing to me at least. I'm allergic to anything you care to mention, and I will just sometimes just cough and have drain down the back of my throat. And I was at my desk at work coughing, and an attorney comes up, and I'm dealing with her, and then she starts coughing, and I make the standard joke that, oh, you must be like me, you're allergic to work. And she picked up what I put down immediately, and for the next couple of minutes we're just making jokes about being allergic to work and how no one understands our pain and suffering, and we have to come in here every day, do our thing, and nobody cares. There's no shots we can take for our work allergies. But yeah, Cap, maybe I should practice my cough a little bit. Well, this is I guess kind of good news. You had a heap of scans, looking good. So surgery and skin graft. Nasty melanoma. Gosh. I guess part of the problem is we're all getting up there in the years, and this starts happening to us. All right, Con, thank you for coming out. And do let us know when that candidate that you're going to put your support behind when he launches officially, because we certainly will also want to make sure that we put our support behind him as well. And yes, I'm speaking for all of you people out there. Wow. Okay, that is uncalled for. What is happening over there, Surrender Monkey? It seems like Great Britain is turning into some sort of weird, backwards, oppressive, fascist state. What the hell? That's just wrong. God, I'm so sorry you have to live through that. Prayers won't work. Yeah. I hope that I hope we get good news for Christmas. I am very bad at being empathetic and sympathetic, if people haven't noticed. I'll just put that out there. Well, did you get those felonies expunged? Then maybe. Actually, I think the only one not allowed to vote is Surrender Monkey because of things he votes for, or that's just making suggestions. Oh, gosh. Oh, let's see. I still feel like I'm missing part of this conversation over here because I remain kind of confused and lost. Exactly. I got mint custard, Steve. Bring it. And yelling at hubby. Okay. Well, then all is right in the world. All is good. That is what marriage is all about. Is yelling at hubby. Well, Cap, yeah, I have been feeling something coming on. I, I, just this tickle in my throat. Um, yeah, I mean, I think maybe if I rest, get some rest. So if I don't keep this stream going all night long and get some rest, and then maybe get some rest tomorrow and the next day, then maybe I'll be fine for Christmas. I mean, it is a week away, so um, oh, the good old English trifle happening. I'm actually trying to picture mint custard. Uh, yeah, it's not really. Drinking normal custard. That's what I haven't had any of this year. I haven't had eggnog yet. I've been forgetting to order it. I need to order myself some eggnog. And of course, the big question is: do I order alcoholic eggnog, or do I just order eggnog and then pour vodka in it? That should be a poll for the community page, or you can poll you guys in the side chat right now. There may or may not be 8 people watching. Hi, whoever's out there. You're welcome to say hi, and welcome to. I haven't done any of the YouTubey things. I haven't said push the like button or subscribe if you like the channel. Push the notification button if you want to have more proofs that the Earth is not a globe, because every couple of weeks I'll be doing a stream about that and going through the proofs until I get to proof 100. Oh, and after that, after I'm done with all the proofs, I found this channel with this lady that is a YouTube prophet. At least that's what it seems like. I haven't had a lot of time to sort of look at it, and I'm scared to use it as the background static at work because they'll think I'm even weirder than I actually am. Or they'll know I'm as weird as they think I am. I'm not quite sure. As they think I am. Oh my God. We're going to end this stream in a second here because I'm clearly losing it. But anyhow, this woman is prophesizing the end of the world. She's talking about end times, about the end, about the doom of the United States, and I think that she could be a lot of fun to just watch and listen to, and not be unkind, but just sort of consider what she's saying. And I don't know. I'll see. If I do it, maybe I'll get myself a copyright strike, which seems to boost channels, I guess. I don't know. Wanted to make some eggnog cupcakes. Ooh, eggnog cupcakes. Eggnog cupcakes. I think that is one of those things that can't possibly exist because Australia that can't possibly exist. Eggnog cupcakes seem like such a wonderful thing that they just cannot possibly be real. Cupcakes. Oh my gosh. Not only do they exist, but there are multiple recipes that come up for eggnog cupcakes, including, quote, easy eggnog cupcakes for Christmas. These soft eggnog cupcakes are a true Christmas miracle. Both the cake on the bottom and the frosting on the top is filled with eggnog flavor. Wow. So, God, if I wasn't so lazy, maybe I'd make eggnog cupcakes. Let's see here. Oh, for God's sakes. Stop it. Google is being mean to me. I'm trying to type one thing and it keeps auto-populating something else. Okay. You sure it hasn't evolved into some new life form, Katie? Or maybe it's a super alcoholic. Or it'll give somebody superpowers when they drink it. I'm going to stop the my thought process on how to verify whether that eggnog is something that'll give somebody superpowers or not. Although find a mad scientist and recruit him into the effort because he always has plenty of test subjects around. Yeah, well, I would see whether the bottle has, kind of an expiration date or anything on it, because sometimes those liqueurs do last forever. I don't know. I know an entire year. I had some liqueurs that I took about 6 months to get through. So I don't know. Maybe. And if I get, let's see, if I get too sick to work, then yes, eggnog cupcakes will definitely cure what ails me. Hell, maybe I will come on here on December 25th after I get home from work, just to see what's going on and people can show up and tell me how great their Christmas was. Although I always hope for just nothing happening on the Christmas days at work, just because it means it's been a good Christmas for everybody, and a good Christmas for me too, for getting paid for doing not a whole lot. Let's see. Year-long eggnog is what Chili stands in to make him taller. He's a fucking moron. Well, yeah. Let's see. I think it's Pennsylvania Dutch brand. It's strong. Well, you know what? If I forget, I will order myself some eggnog. Let's see. Reserve delivery time. I will order groceries early this week. Yeah, I've gotten in the habit of ordering groceries. I think I mentioned that before. Last time I tried going to the grocery store, I absolutely could not stand the standing in line. That's how spoiled I've gotten. Nobody respects Cadbury creamed eggnog, ice cream, or cheesecake. People doing eggs disrespect need to stop. Oh, yeah. Ah, humbug, says Carrie. Katie has its Pennsylvania Dutch brand. It's strong. All right, let's see. Continue. Let's see. I haven't had a Cadbury cream eggs in years. Maybe I should order some of those too. Should I let you guys order groceries for me since we're all here? You want to see where I order my groceries? Let's see. Yeah, such a thrilling live stream. Grocery shopping with Steve. I got another about 15, 20 minutes before I've got to shut this down anyway, because I have to be a responsible person. Your daughter has free delivery on Woolsworth right now. Woolworths. Huh. Should look into that. It might take a while for them to deliver all the way up here, but they might. All right, let's see here. Yeah, let's all right. So if we do this again, right there. There's my grocery shopping. Delivered for Wednesday morning. That way I'll be here. Order all of them, Steve. Yeah, Cadbury's and creamy egg. It will, and I will be twice as fat as I am right now. But let's see. Cadbury, eggnog, egg. What do we have? Cadbury caramel egg, Cadbury milk chocolate, velvety smooth bar, Cadbury bar. That's just wrong. Kinder Joy Jurassic egg. You know, this reminds me. One of the things that sucks about the United States, the Kinder eggs don't have toys in them. They not actually. Was that the same thing overseas too? I remember when the little kid, the Kinder egg had those tiny little toys you would assemble, like little helicopters or little cars, little widgets that you put together. Do they still have those in the eggs, or are have they decided that children are too stupid to have those kind of toys, just like they have here in the States? Let me know, all you folks that are out there that might know more about these things than I do, since I have kind of set down roots and haven't traveled outside of the hell, haven't traveled outside the Western United States in 15 years. Yeah. I got all my traveling out as a kid, out of my system as a kid. So they do not have any Cadbury eggs. Cadbury egg, let's see. I'm disappointed in my local Safeway. They have Cadbury candy bar, chocolate bars. Now, what the hell? That's just not right. That's not right. That's unnatural. All right. Let's see. Eggnog. Eggnog. Let's see. Screwball eggnog. Out of stock. Of course it is. Let's see if they have other eggnog. Booze infused eggnog or eggnog infused booze. Yeah, K D, that seems to be the same around here too. This Surrender Monkey got my hopes up that there would be Cadbury eggnog eggs, but no. Maybe I need to ban him like the Welsh News Network did for leading me down that path and then just making me cry in disappointment. Let's see. Wine, beer, and spirits. I guess I will not be having any eggnog to get drunk on. I'll have to do my own. Hard eggnog? Will that do something for me? Ooh. Ha ha, yes. Oh, there it is, Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog. I found your brand, Katie, but it is out of stock. It's because those Pennsylvania Dutch are so far away. Getting it all across the continent is such a hassle that we just don't have a big stock of it here in the Great Northwest. Your nephews hate Kinder Egg surprises, as they know there is no egg or toy. It's just just you throwing tinfoil at them. Okay, yeah. Okay, so Vanderhout liqueur eggnog. Only $7.99, really? Guess I'm getting a bottle of that. Southern Comfort traditional eggnog, except that's not the real stuff. I know, Carrie. If it would be nice if it was actually real Southern Comfort eggnog, but I'm pretty sure this is just vaguely flavored like that. As in it's eggnog. Let's see, delicious Southern Comfort taste, but it's not actually. Yeah, he took harsh whiskeys in 1874. M.W. Heron took harsh whiskeys of the time and mixed them with his own blend of fruit and spices to create the Southern Comfort whiskey. And then they put it in eggnog. Oh, it has a splash of Southern Comfort in it, so maybe. Ingredients, let's see. Could have sworn this was alcohol free, though. Which, high fructose corn syrup. That's no good. I hear that's very bad for you. Let's see. Although eggnog is supposed to be bad for you, right? Let's see. Yeah, no alcohol. No alcohol in the Southern Comfort eggnog. But it is good. I have had it in the past. Eggnog coffee creamer. Oh, you've never seen that before? Oh, well, it's only available literally 2 or 3 weeks out of the year. Only in December. All the eggnog flavored stuff goes away right after Christmas. At least as far as I know, the stuff I usually get does. They do not have a eggnog flavored creamer, really? This is appalling. This is no good. What is the world coming to? we get so much more and it sucks. Well, America. I guess if I have to praise America, don't I? Because otherwise I will be except it's out of stock. Maybe people have bought up all the eggnog stuff. Let's see, view similar items. Is there eggnog creamer somewhere else? No. Jalapenos. Well, I mean, I don't think jalapenos grow in warm climates, or the southern hemisphere at all. Eggnog. Let's see. Do they have any eggnog that I feel like I can actually buy? Eggnog. Sugar free, because believe it or not, I try to limit. Ooh, Almond Breeze Milk Nog. Lactard? What's lactard? Oh, Lactaid. Someone needs to market something that's called Lactard now that I've misread it. Eggnog would canceled by MAGA. They want life to be painful. Yeah, probably. Actually, jalapenos, I'm not a fan. So I don't know that you guys benefit from them ending up down in your neck of the woods, Gary. Almond Breeze, almond milk eggnog. It's Christmas. We'll get one. Let's see. And then they have milk. What the hell is milk? Oh, customers also bought. Yeah, don't need that. I already got those. Eggnog. Unsweetened. Aren't you guys glad you stopped by for this riveting live stream? Lucerne eggnog. Aha, what is this? It's a creamer of some sort, but let's see what it is. And there's that Nut Paws Creamer Holiday Nog, unsweetened. See, that's perfect for me. But it's out of stock. Life is not fair. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click on this to see what it is, actually. Lucerne eggnog, natural, artificial, flavors added, ultra pasteurized. It seems like the ultimate health food. Let's see. Lucerne is Safeway / Albertsons, one of their house brands. So I get extra reward points for getting this. I think I shall get this. Although it is not a coffee creamer, it's just straight up eggnog. But you pour that in coffee and it's like a creamer, right? That's what I do. I tend to put eggnog in eggnog Irish whiskey. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna get this, even though it's not sugar free. You lie, Safeway. Eggnog, yes. I have literally not been in a Walmart in at least 12 years, 13 years. Well, let's see, 2005. It's now 2023. Whatever that adds up to. That's how long has I've been in Walmart. 2006, I was in a Walmart. Yeah. But it was for work purposes. Yes, I was a door greeter at Walmart. That was that I did that as a career. I do not like Walmart. I've Tried shopping there a couple of times. Not a fan. Do they have Walmart in Australia? Some of the things I see from there tells me that might be a Walmart kind of place. Yeah, maybe I've just had bad experiences with Walmart. Didn't really like the cashiers. Didn't particularly like the customers. I don't know. I'm just not a Walmart kind of guy. I guess I'm a snob. I'm a Target kind of guy. Actually, I've never. I have been inside a Target once, and it was because I needed. I had. Don't ask how I did this because I'm to this day I'm still not sure. But you know, big flashlights. I don't know if people even use them anymore, but basically big, heavy metal flashlights, so heavy you could beat someone over the head with them and would probably kill them. At a job, I had one of those. A couple of flashlights actually, and I dropped one of them and it cracked open. Didn't think that was even possible, but somehow this thing landed just right, and there was just metal weakness just to the point where it cracked. So I had to get another one, and there was a Target, and that was the nearest place that was open, and I went into Target, and I bought myself a flashlight, and I left Target. And that's the only time I've been inside a Target. Yep, it was yep, those are mag lights. That's what I'm talking about. I love those things. Still have one in. Actually, still have that whole kit in my trunk. Last time I interacted with the police, I had to explain it because it kind of looks like a B&E kit basically, and and yeah, once I guess this is one of the things where I should have done like the soft sits and Toledo recommend. Never talk to cops. Because I said, yeah, you can look in my trunk, no problem. And he looked in my trunk and he saw the bag in there and asked me to look inside the bag. I said, sure, look inside the bag. And he said, what is this? And I guess I could have told him none of your goddamn business. But we had a nice conversation when I explained it. And it was wisely suggested that maybe it's not the smartest thing to have in my trunk. But the tools are useful if something goes wrong with the car. The tools are useful if someone else has something going wrong with their car. Again, I know jack shit about fixing cars, but maybe somebody would. Anyhow, that big ass mag light is in that kit. I changed the bulbs every May 1st, actually. Not the bulbs, the batteries. You have Costco down underneath there. Yeah, they are good. I mean, they're powerful light-wise, and yeah, like I said, you hit someone upside the head with those, and that's kind of all they wrote. Let's see. Buy avocado with mix with lemonade and cherries. Don't make me send you a bottle snuggled inside, Steve. Carrie, what is food? Surrender Monkey, you exist on nothing but liqueurs and hard liquor. Is that the impression here? Let's see. However, since I'm shopping for eggnog, maybe I'll just go hog wild and maybe I'll do an eggnog test. Oh, eggnog drinking stream. I think an eggnog drinking stream is in order. So, should I get eggnog Irish whiskey? That's got to be backwards. That probably should be Irish. Well, no. Eggnog Irish whiskey it is. It's probably not real booze, but hey. And just to make sure Carrie comes to watch. Oh, what is this crap here above here? I should get one of these Southern Comforts. Should I get Southern Comfort Vanilla Spice Eggnog or Southern Comfort Traditional Eggnog? What seems to be the best one? What's Amarulu? I've never tried Amarulu. Beer for breakfast, liquid lunch. You sleep twice a day, sometimes three. Yeah, well, I mean, drinking a beer is like having a bowl of oatmeal, right? It's made from the same things. Yeah. So same nutritional value, yeah. Um, do we need to mark this stream not for as limited for adults with this kind of conversation? Will some idiot kid really think that eggnog and beer are the same? What should I get? Southern Comfort Vanilla Spice or the Southern Comfort Traditional? And if I don't like it, I'll just take it to work and because people will drink it. Actually, yeah, have a friend that liked experimenting with food. She buys stuff, finds out she doesn't like it, and then says, "Here, Steve, take this." Hey, Mirrors 420. Welcome, welcome. I need to look up what this Amarulu is to see what that is. That might be interesting. But yeah, what should I get? Southern Comfort, Vanilla Spice, or Traditional? Well, we have the Traditional, I guess, with the Lucerne, don't we? Or should I get both? Oh, there is no there. So that is actually the selection we have right there. Oh, South African liqueur made from elephant berries. 80 proof, tastes like Bailey's and kicks like a neat whiskey. Okay. What do I get? What should I get? Somebody help me. Can't make up my mind. Organic Valley reduced fat eggnog. Cap, are you the police? I have never heard of that thing you said, and I don't think drugs are appropriate. All right, let's get Vanilla Spice, and I can play one of his songs. Oh, Mears, if you're drunk, then you're perfect to recommend one I should get. Yeah, Safeway. This Safeway does sell alcohol. Basically, Washington State got rid of the exclusive license for liquor stores, and now grocery stores have liquor sections. And my Safeway does indeed sell booze. Not much that fits my tastes, but they do have it. And all right, so we'll get Southern Comfort Vanilla Spice, baby. Is that enough for some eggnog tasting live streams? Do I need another variety here? Reduced fat eggnog? Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll definitely be taking these to work because I can't drink this much eggnog. And the Southern Comfort Traditional Eggnog as well, just for comparison's sake. Yes, no. Anybody have an opinion? Trying to be interactive here, people. Even though Surrender Monkey wants me to just talk to myself all the time. You have a so-called friend in Cape Town that got you hooked on it. Yeah. I mean, do they even have that in the States? Probably not. And if they do, it's expensive as hell, I would imagine. Well, let's see. Google. So, Amaruru sounds, or Amarulu. There it is. Is it Amarula? Is that it? Cream liqueur from South Africa. It is made with sugar, cream, and the fruit of the African marula tree, which is also locally called the elephant tree or the marriage tree. It has an alcohol content of 17%. Woo! That's like those buzz bombs that I was taste testing on stream. You want the Southern Comfort one? Okay, Carrie, I will get the Southern Comfort one. So we'll get both the vanilla spice Southern Comfort and the straight up Southern Comfort. There we go. So now I have 6 different eggnogs to taste and talk about live on air, including the alcoholic one that I can drink, and so I can get sloshed on air too. Oh, this is a fairly new invention. This was invented in 1989. Manufacturer Southern Liqueur Company. Well, I guess the real Amarula. I'm sure other people will make it. Let's see. New Hampshire Liquor and Wine Outlet. Well, let's see. Amarula. Seattle area. Let's see if there's any Amarula around here. Oh, they have it at Bevmo. There's a Bevmo right near where I live. Uh-oh, doxing myself again. So now we have the clue. There is a Bevmo near where I live, and there is a fire station and a police substation that when you drive by there, your wireless web connection will go out. Yeah, and I'm about 15-20 minutes away from where I work in Seattle, and there's a parking garage that's next to where I work. So all these clues, all these hints. So next time Chilito or someone wants to go after go after the evil supporters of the Welsh News Network or whatever the villain of the day is, you can find me. I mean, it's easy to find me because, well, that and there's 25, 30 years worth of history on the web because I've never really made a secret out of anything. Yep, you can. You certainly can. So, and I think there's a Total Wine near where I live too. So you recommend this Amarula cream liqueur cap? Perhaps next time I'm down in that part of town, I will grab one. You may be joining late, Kelly. Well, I thought you showed up for the little television show. I saw your comment, and oh my gosh, it's 1:30. I need to finish my shopping trip here and start wrapping things up. All right, so we've got 7 different kinds of eggnog. I think. Yes, we have view order. We have Southern Comfort Traditional. We have Southern Comfort Vanilla Spice. Spice Baby. We have Almond Breeze. Almond Milk Nog. We have Irish Whiskey Eggnog. We have Organic Valley Reduced Fat Eggnog. Big old tub of Lucerne Eggnog Holiday half gallon. And then we have the Van Hout eggnog with booze. So that seems to be enough eggnog for well, probably Thursday night because I have Friday off. Yes, yes, Kelly, that's what's going on right now. It's even more confusing than me dropping in. Probably even more confusing for you coming in the middle of something. As I went to um, Sovereign Soul stream earlier tonight, right before I had to start getting ready for my for the lockup premiere, and I was so confused. I had no idea. Nick Volt seemed to be fighting with Dave, and he was booking a flight. Looks like he was booking a flight to go out and fight him or something. And I'd been on there earlier in the evening, and I was just as confused. I had yeah, coming in the middle of a stream can be confusing. Let's see. Let me just quickly buy it again. Let's see if there's anything that I need that is stuff that I buy a lot. That way I don't have to do any more shopping. But yes, I will be, just for fun and racism, I am pronouncing Kelly's name with an offensive Japanese accent. Hi, hi. Well, is K a J sound? Really? I don't know that you're right on that one, Surrender Monkey. I can demonstrate if you want me to. Unless, it's a trap and you guys will report me to YouTube for being a racist. It's Harry. Hello, Harry. Yeah, hello, Harry. No, I do not apologize to anybody out there. I'm sorry that you were offended. If you were offended, how about that? All right. Anything else anybody wants to recommend that that I should look at buying? What, this Coffee Mate? Zero sugar Italian sweet cream. Yep, it's my favorite. One of my favorites. The zero sugar stuff is what I go for. Has more chemicals that way, probably. All right, I have enough Starbucks coffee for once. I really don't need to do any grocery shopping, do I? I have everything that I need, except for the. Oh no, I need this. Taylor Farms curry chicken salad, half a pound, $5. For lunch when I don't feel like making lunch. All right, Katie, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm ending this in about 2 minutes because I really do need to call it as well. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming by. Thank you, Carrie. Hopefully we'll see you again. I also have enough coffee. Actually, I'm not really ready for grocery shopping yet, but they're out of the ham pasta salad. What the hell? The Grinch has taken over my Safeway, I think. All right, well, oh yes, I do need this. Grapes. And I'll just get one of each of these, one of this. And I think that will probably, let's see, quick ad. I have a peanut butter chocolate ice cream. Don't need more of that. No recommendations for what I need to get. So I don't need chocolate milk, I have that. So I don't need any of these. I do need that. I eat those for lunch at work. Don't need that. 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 All right, Kelly. Hopefully we'll see you next time. But yeah, this is wrapping up because I need to call it too. And what the hell? We'll get some caramel covered popcorn and then we'll call that good. And obviously, I say would be add methamphetamine to eggnogs. Yeah. All right, guys. Cap, they might. I don't know. I'd have to check that next time. But for now, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you again for coming out, guys. Probably Thursday, I will getting on here and boozing it up on eggnog. But yeah, if you're not cooking your Christmas dinners, please stop on in. And I will talk to everybody next time. Thanks, guys. And yeah, hit like and notifications and subscribe and do all the stuff. And I'll see you around in the side chats. Good night.